Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 170. The first setup was submitted by Raymond. Simple, I guess you could say, on the theme aspect on the desk, but around he's got a little bit of everything going on, which I think is cool. I think a black desk would have been better for him anyway.
Yeah.
Because the walls are so white. Yeah, I mean, little things here and there, like accessories. You can get yourself a phone dock.
If you're not going to change the desk, maybe change the thing that's holding the PC. Like, get a different storage unit that's white. I don't know.
Yeah, no, get the same thing in white.
Yeah, if you're not going to change the desk because you probably just got it, then get something else that's different. That's probably a hand-me-down on the right.
Raymond's score is 78. The next setup was submitted by Jasper. One thing that's cool is he actually built this desk with his grandpa. I love when people say that. But I was a little weirded out because he built the desk, but he uses a piece of cardboard to hold his PC up, you know, so it's not on carpet. Like, you couldn't just like throw a little something together. Now, I'm gonna be that douche, but like the left speaker looks way more turned in than the right one.
Yeah, and is it equidistant? Because I don't think so.
You know, I don't think it's equidistant.
The left one's definitely closer. Maybe center that monitor.
Jasper scored a 76. The next setup was submitted by Quinn. It's not managed. And the thing is, that murders his score. His legs are gonna be kicking the computer. That's undisputed. Sitting there using the monitors doesn't look too bad. It looks to be fine. But I do not like where the mouse is. That small little pyramid thing. Like, that's just awful. How about that TV? Well, I don't know. Is that that the bed to the right? No, that's just so empty.
I'm just guessing it's behind him.
I'm gonna hope it's behind him. I set fire to the desk. Watch it burn. Anyways, no, really though, set it on fire and let me know how it looks when it's done and you'll have a clean slate. Quinn scored a 56. The next setup was submitted by Ty. Talking about the actual setup itself, I think it's pretty good. You go to the next photo, the cable management. Here's the thing, it's managed, but it definitely looks like very complex. Like, there's a lot going on. You know, the speakers, they're pointed outwards. And I know it's partially because you have a monitor stand. If you brought it in and maybe just, you know, cornered it in just a tad.
Yeah, I'm used to having storage, you know, be a part of the desk where, you know, it helps it hold it up. But this one just, you know, has that gap in between. That's the only thing. I mean, maybe upgrade storage, make it look a little more appealing.
Ty scored an 80. The next setup was submitted by Alex. The wallpaper's too busy.
It's too busy with, you know, the Marvel canvas art.
Yeah.
It's like that has so much going on, and then you have the background that has so much going on. If that Marvel canvas poster was gone, it would probably look a lot better, but it does look a little busy.
The monitors, that's a big problem. You know, everything else is pretty nice except for the underside of the desk. This is another thing, you know, wrapping it around the stripper pole, not really the most ideal thing in the world. That was like what sold me for his theme.
Okay,
I thought that was really cool. And this part of his room looks really nice because he doesn't have the wallpaper. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not trying to be a dick to this guy, but like, honestly, the wallpaper kind of hurts it.
Why don't you put your setup here?
Yeah. Oh my God, that would look really good.
Yeah, just like move, like, you know, the bookshelf over, the TV and all that, and you just plop your setup right there. It'll probably look really good.
Alex scored a 74. The next setup was submitted by Mac. It's actually not bad at all. The usability of it sitting there, the monitor, the peripherals, placement of all that, headphones and stuff, it works. It works pretty damn well. The speakers are there. You know, it may not be the top of the line stuff, but it works. Cable management on the underside of the second photo looks to be pretty good as well. But really what hurts him is just sort of the desk is that old kind of looking cheap $40 Staples desk. Left side with his laptop seems usable. It's also a dresser, seems clean.
I mean, the desk is definitely a problem, and we don't know what the right side by the window looks like, so I don't know if another table can fit, another desk can fit.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's doing what he can. He's only 12, right? That's crazy.
Max scored a 72. The next setup was submitted by Henry. The second photo, if I had just shown that, I think a lot of people would have been like, oh, that's really sort of boring and empty. And further back photo definitely helps. I think that finishes the puzzle. Regardless, I think look at the wire molds coming out of subwoofer. Yeah, I mean, at least Velcro the damn cables when it comes out so it doesn't look like that.
Add posters, you know, above this. You know, it's pretty simple.
Pretty simple, straight to the
personality,
point.
Yeah.
Henry scored a 76. The final setup was submitted by Anthony. www.bones.com said, get fishing line and hang that plane. That looked pretty cool. It feels like...
Yeah, get a bunch of them just like hanging throughout your room.
Really cool though. And of course on that dresser, which isn't the prettiest thing in the world, he's got like tons of little storage there, which is really nice. The only reason I think it's not super pretty is because he's got all that brand new IKEA fresh countertop off to the side that looks so fresh and so clean. The Alex riser, I don't know if they do it in like the wood finish, the tannish kind of color. The usability and things like that I think is pretty good. I would assume that he's able to move the Yeti out of the way so it's not covering. Anthony walked away with first place, getting a 90. Thanks for watching the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 170.